to healthy through the holidays. Like I said, we're going to give you simple strategies to stay energized and committed to your goals and then build those healthy habits so you can start the new year on the right foot. Okay, our first thing that we're going to go through is why does this matter? Well, there's a lot of benefits besides just being fit to fitness. We also, I know longevity is a big buzzword right now, but we're increasing longevity. We're lowering our cholesterol. We're raising our good cholesterol, that HDL cholesterol. We reduce chronic disease. We reduce heart disease and strengthening our heart muscles. We're improving our insulin sensitivity. So in that case, reducing our type 2 diabetes as well, lowering our blood sugar levels that goes along with the insulin sensitivity. It improves our mental health. I know a lot of people are looking towards exercise to improve their mental health or just continue on their mental health journey. We're lowering blood pressure, increasing our immune response, which is really important this time of year when we're getting all of these germs and the flu is coming in too. So exercising, staying fit helps increase that immune response and keep you healthy. You build confidence, you're developing resiliency to tackle other maybe issues and problems in your life. So you're building that strong foundation for that. And then regular exercise helps us to adapt to stress. So exercise in itself is stressful. Your body reacts to exercise as a stressor, but adding regular exercise into your routines, your body gets used to that stress. So when you're facing like stressful holiday times, which even though it's a joyful time in the year, it is stressful. We all know that it's stressful. And by adding exercise into your routine, you're used to that stress and your body knows what to do instead of going into that flight or fight reaction. Lastly, you're having more energy. Exercising gives you more energy, and then you're able to enjoy your daily activities better. So there's so many great benefits to exercising, to being active and being healthy. And I just wanted to start off this presentation by kind of saying, why does it matter? Why are we here today? Okay, giving you some more metrics here. We're looking at the ACSM guidelines. So the American College of Sports Medicine gives the American people guidelines to follow on a weekly basis. This is like a baseline. So our baseline that we're working towards, and then adding on top of that more as we load ourselves up with more exercise as we become aware of these things. So kind of three different things to think about. We have strength, which is 2 to 3 days a week. It can be as little as 30 minutes, which is a great place to start. We have cardio, 150 minutes per week, moderate effort. So that could look like 5 30-minute walks a week, kind of keeping your heart rate in a lower zone, or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise. So like running, biking super hard. We'll go over that more in the next slide. But flexibility and mobility, 5 to 10 minutes a week, 5 to 7 days a week. We're going to just make sure that we're moving our bodies. We're building mobility so we have that functional aspect to our life so we can, again, enjoy those daily activities and keep moving for longer. Okay, what does this look like? You can talk about these guidelines for so long, but like, what does it look like? That's why we're here today. How can we be healthy through the holidays? And that starts with like, what the heck do I even do? Cardio. I talked about that low and slow but purposeful zone 2 training. So that 150 minutes of moderate work, we kind of are looking for this new like zone 2 training. So we're looking at our heart rate maximum, which we can calculate super easily. We have 220 beats minus your age. That's going to give you your max heart rate, and then you can times that by 0.6 to 0.7. That gives you your 60 to 70% of your heart rate max, and that is where our zone 2 comes in. How do we do this? Whatever you like, whatever you enjoy, swimming, biking, rowing, walking. Again, trying to hit that 150 minutes. Awesome. And then vigorous training, that's where we're going to increase that heart rate max times 70 to 85%. So high intensity interval training will get us that. Running, a little bit more vigorous walking. We're just really trying to target that heart rate max so we can work those heart muscles and stress them again so they build and get stronger. That's our cardio. That's what it should look like. Strength. Again, I kind of alluded to it. As little as 30 minutes can be your 2 to 3 days a week strength-based training, but that needs to be a focused 30 minutes. So you're not diddle-dallying around the weight machines. You're focused, you're in and out in 30 minutes. I know every one of you can do that. We want to be doing a full body exercise, every muscle group, using compound movements. So a squat is a compound movement. We're using multiple joint actions and multiple muscle groups are recruited for that. What type of resistance to build the strength? There's so many different things you can use for resistance. You can use dumbbells, loop bands, long bands, barbells, kettlebells, body weight. There's so many options even beyond that too. But just showing you that resistance training doesn't need to look like heavy Olympic weight lifting that kind of can seem intimidating. It can be using your body weight exercising and make sure we're having that weight bearing exercise through our bones and through our muscles to build those positive physiological adaptations. So, and then kind of what mobility, we want full body, 5 to 7 days a week. I like to think of this as like stretching during commercial breaks. That's super easy. Maybe you're feeling tight, making sure that you're aware that you're feeling that way and making sure you're purposeful and being like, oh, I'm going to sprinkle in a little stretching here in the morning or a little stretching in between TV breaks. Okay, moving on. Some people like to look at this as like a weekly schedule. How does this look like during my week? So I kind of have a 5-day week schedule planned out here. Cardio and strength included. If you add all of this up, it should be about 150 minutes of moderate cardio, and we have 2 strength training days too. So 2 30-minute walks a week and a 60-minute walk. I like to say this would be awesome to do with like a friend or some family members going around the lake. Make it an activity to do too. Catching up on the phone while you're walking. We'll get into more of that in a little bit. And then you can see on day 2 and day 4, we're walking 5 to 10 minutes before that strength workout. So we have a little bit of cardio before our strength. And then we're doing that total body strength workout for 30 minutes, 2 days a week. Okay, talking about common barriers. So we all know the guidelines and kind of what we're supposed to be doing, but sometimes it's hard to think like, why isn't that happening? And you're not alone in that. It's a very, very common struggle to think about, oh, I can see all of these numbers, but how does that even translate into my life? So most common barriers, time. I would say this is the most common barrier. There's just not enough time. But there is a research study that has shown that even a 6-minute circuit workout, so 1 minute for 6 exercises, every day in the week, just 6 minutes, can lead to a 20% increase in strength. You can also think of this like as 10-minute workouts, breaking that 30 minutes up into 10-minute segments of body weight exercises. That's your time there, finding those little chunks of time because it is stressful when you are thinking about scheduling kids and trying to schedule a workout in there. Little bits at a time can be super helpful. Accessibility is another very common barrier. Like I don't have resources to complete my goals or the money to do it. All of you are General Mills employees. So we have the fitness center here at World Headquarters and JFB that are open for you to use. That is a great free resource to do. Again, body weight exercises. We can use our resistance of our body weight to complete those exercises. And TC Fit has a YouTube channel of, I think, 1,500 videos for you to be able to use to kind of start that journey because, again, going on to the next one, knowledge. I don't even know what to do in the gym. look at one of those videos. Ask a TC Fit trainer. We're always at the desk during our hours. We would love for you to come up to us and, hey, I don't know like how to do this. We're happy to help you. We're always a resource. Book an equipment orientation. We have free equipment orientations and free success sessions where a TC Fit trainer sits down with you and we show you how to use all of the equipment out there to kind of bridge that gap and that barrier so you don't have to feel intimidated about even using the equipment out there because we're doing it with you. In success sessions, we sit down with you and kind of, again, walk you through these guidelines and walk you through your goals and how to translate that into the gym. Lastly, motivation. I don't have enough energy to get into the gym. I would say this goes in with our time a little bit too. Let's start small because if we try to accomplish these big giant goals and we're really into it for like 3 weeks, we're most likely going to burn out. So starting small, and the hardest part of working out is just showing up. So you deserve it and yourself commit to yourself just to show up and just take 10 minutes. 10 minutes, show up, start small. That's that motivation. And then over time, we build that back up. Okay, going on to most common goals. We talked about barriers, but now let's talk about goals. We want to be more active, build more strength, create consistency, and lose weight. These are probably the four most common goals of fitness. We're kind of going to walk through a little bit tidbits of how to do this. Becoming more active. A lot of us think about activity as like steps. So, a really easy way to become more active, take 500 more steps a day for 1 week. And then the next week, take 750 more steps and just continually adding more steps to your workout routine or your physical activity. And just whether you're tracking that on your watch or on your phone, just make a little effort to make 500 more steps. That's becoming more active. Add 5 more minutes on the treadmill. Oh, I'm going to walk for 15 minutes. Next week, try to add 20 minutes. We're doing little things so we can become more active over time. You can do an extra set of your workout just for one exercise, an extra set of squats. Join a league of something that makes you excited. Like I know we have a volleyball league here, pickleball league. That's a great way to become more active. And lastly, include friends in your workout. Sometimes that helps with becoming more active because you're in it together. You're finding different ways to work out and find that motivation, which is super awesome. Creating a consistent routine is the next most common goal. Start small. Consistency is not this big thing. It's small, consistent efforts over time. We're being specific. We're tracking our progress. Even if we're starting small, you can still track your small progress. Small progress is better than no progress at all. Set reminders. Put a reminder on your phone to be like, oh, get up and do 10 squats. Or get up, let's walk to the gym and walk to the treadmill for 5 minutes. Or I'm going to walk around the block one time. Set those small reminders. This is one of my favorite things. Reward yourself. Exercise, physical activity, and being healthy doesn't have to be a burden. Reward yourself for going to a workout class. Like find a little way you can reward yourself so you can keep being consistent. Share your goals. Share your goals with your friends, your family, people close to you. Share it with your TC Fit trainer. That kind of puts it out into the air and makes it more tangible to because other people are going to be wondering how you're completing those goals and what that looks like for you. And then lastly, reevaluating. This is also super important because maybe you've had a goal for a really long time and you're not really seeing any progress. It's okay to come back to square one and reevaluate and be like, oh, this is what's not working. Let's change that, but this is what's working. So let's keep that. And then you can kind of streamline that together and be able to kind of come back to a base again and reevaluate those goals. Next, building strength. This is a pretty much a very, very common goal. We want to be able to build muscle, build strength, so we're able to better um, be able to get through our daily life with more strength and more energy. So just start with 2 days a week, like we were talking about. 2 days a week, 30 minutes, full body workout. We're increasing that weight over time. And it's having a variety of exercises is also really important. So sometimes we can get into the mundane routine of just doing the same program every single day through the week. That's going to lead to burnout again. So we want to have a variety of exercises used. Find something that's exciting, that you enjoy. There's so many different ways to use your quad muscles, for example. So look for that variety. That's going to also help with being more consistent. Losing weight. This is also a big one. When we think about fitness, it's commonly one thing that we think about. Obviously, there's so many other things that encapsulate fitness and exercise and being healthy, like we talked about in the first slide. But losing weight, we want to create those consistent habits. We want to kind of work above those 150 minutes that is our maintenance or our baseline that the ACSM gives us. So we're going to want to shoot for a little bit more than 150 minutes. That being said, that might look like increasing your steps 500 more a day. And that means, oh, I'm at 155 minutes. And just thinking about those small steps every week to get over to that 200 or 300 minutes a week. We want to get good sleep, we want to have a balanced diet, and we want to stay accountable too. So it's a big goal. These are all big goals, and it all starts with small steps and not being afraid to ask for help too. We are a resource, we are your community here, and we would love to help you accomplish these goals as well. Okay, carrying out your goals. We just talked about our goals, but like, how the heck do I carry them out? First, we want to assess our current situation. So just having an honest conversation of where you're at and are you hitting those guidelines? Are you hitting your goals? Set your goals. Where do you want to be? Thinking about your future, your idealistic self. Where do you want to be and like what do you want to be able to feel that you committed to yourself and are proud of yourself for that? 3 is so important. Progressive overload is a very big concept that people in the fitness industry talk about all the time because your body is adapting to your 10 squats at body weight pretty easily. That's why we need to increasing the load that we're putting on our body, whether this is increasing that body weight squat to grabbing 2 5-pound dumbbells or increasing how many body weight squats we're doing. And then how many times we're doing that over a week. So your body needs new stresses under it to adapt to them in order to build more strength. So progressive overload is a huge concept that is super important as we're looking at goals. Same thing, steps, increasing those steps. That's progressive overload. Or increasing your bicep curl 5 pounds in 2 weeks. Lastly, reevaluating. We just talked about this. After sticking to your plan, we want to make more progress, so we need to reevaluate and kind of see what new goals should be made. Okay, everyone's heard of SMART goals. It's kind of repetitive, but it's very important and to have focus in your goals, not just having this broad overarching goal. We want to be specific. And so today's presentation goals: staying active through the holiday season, staying healthy, staying fit. Specific. We want to maintain physical activity by committing to 30 minutes of exercise at least 5 days a week. So that's very specific. We want measurable goals. So I will measure this by how many days a week I'm going to work out. Achievable. I'm going to choose to do quick and effective workouts. So I'm going to do a 15-minute strength workout in the morning before work, and then I'm going to come home after work and walk my dog for 15 minutes. That's our achievable goal. Relevant. We're relevant to being healthy and thinking about our well-being, along with also enjoying our festivities and balancing our busy schedule. So we can say all of these things, but we have to acknowledge that it's so important to enjoy the festivities that we're going to be doing. And we have these huge busy schedules that are filled with awesome events and stressful events too. And just by doing these achievable and specific workouts, we're going to make it relevant by choosing to enjoy these festivities too. And then timely, I'm going to complete this within the next 6 weeks from now until January 1st. So maybe it is your goal to have a better baseline for your New Year's resolution, or maybe you just want to be in a good mental health space throughout the holidays. Because again, like I said, it can be stressful, and we all know that. Okay, fitting in fitness. This is where it starts to get fun. Okay, fitting in fitness. It's hard to fit in fitness, especially when you're working all day long and you have kids and you have other responsibilities to get into. So trying to look at these as ways to fit in little bits of fitness so that overall volume of your week can be achievable. So, blocking off your schedule, making your Outlook meetings, blocking them so your team can't see like that you have availability to not work out. So, making sure you're prioritizing yourself by blocking out those spaces in your schedule with making those Outlook meeting blocks and for your workouts. We want variety. We talked about this for a little bit. We want to switch it up, try new things. This helps with adhering to your goals. So by keeping it different and fun, you're going to be more excited to come into the gym or to go back outside and work out too. So, thinking of fun new ways to switch it up, like try a new class, or I'm here in the fitness studio right now. There's a TRXs right here. I think those are super fun, and maybe some of you have never used them before. Try it out. Stability balls. That's something we don't really use that much, so that could be fun and variety, and you can still get a really great workout in by using these new things. Quick workouts. As little as 4 minutes of vigorous exercise, so getting that heart rate up above 75% of that heart rate max can lead to immense benefits. It's been shown that like it reduces your overall chance of cancer by just having a elevated heart rate for 4 minutes a day. As little as 4 minutes. And then again, splitting those workouts into 10-minute sessions can be super helpful just to be like, I don't have 30 minutes right now, but I do have 10 minutes, and I'm going to dedicate those 10 minutes to feeling better and healthy. We want consistency, not perfection. Again, thinking about those guidelines can be overwhelming, and thinking about your goals can be overwhelming too. And we're going to get off track a little bit. It's going to happen. That's life. But being consistent is a lot different because you missed a workout, that's totally okay. But you're going to come back and commit to yourself to showing up again the next day or the day after that. We don't want perfection. We want a consistent effort over time. And then fitting in fitness, finding a workout partner. Find a coworker to come to class with you, keep you accountable, find someone fun to come work out with, or have your children work out with you too. Like they're probably cooped up in the house too. Find a fun workout video that you guys can do together and help them build those foundations as well. And then you will always have a workout partner as your TC Fit trainer as well. Okay, fitness at work. This is going to be fun because I'm going to make you guys all get up and start moving a little bit here. Okay, walking routes. We have indoor walking routes and outdoor walking routes that are posted in the fitness center here. I can send them to you after the meeting. There's a lot of ways to get up and get walking throughout the building and outside too. So walking routes in General Mills are available for you. Okay, this is where I'm going to have everyone get up. We're doing an at-desk workout here. So everyone stand up. We're going to do 10 squats, 10 leg raises, 10 calf raises, and 10 hamstring curls. Curls, sorry. Okay, ready? Okay, get up, get ready. In a squat position, we're going for 10 here. Okay, we're going down for 1 and 2 and 3. I hope you're joining me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Our leg raises are going to be coming back here, just engaging your glute. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides, we're only doing 10. 5 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going into our calf raisers. 10 calf raises. We're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hamstrings curls. Last thing we're doing. Standing here, try to kick your butt, engaging your hamstring. 3, 4, 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we just did a little workout. That was like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever, maybe even 1. But that was easy. We boosted our blood flow. We reduced our muscle tension. I hope you're feeling a little bit of an energy boost here. And it was time efficient. Helps with our brain coming back to work, getting focused as well. Okay, continuing fitness at work. TC Fit trainers have take 10s coming in doing a movement and stretch break for you and your team during a meeting. Super cool way to bring in movement to your day and also to your coworkers too. We have morning move, which is our 15-minute morning class here. Quick movement in, get your heart rate up, get your blood pumping before you get started on your workday. And then walking meetings, we have walking desks and taking those walking routes, talking to your coworker, maybe you need to catch up with them, do it in a walking route. Super awesome. Okay, fitting and fitness with your family and your friends. I love this one. Go on a lunch or dinner walk. 15 minutes after your dinner, go on a walk, helps regulate your blood sugar, helps with digestion, social connection, stress reduction, and your heart health. Catching up with a friend on a walk. I talked on this on the schedule slide. If you need to talk with your friend on the phone to catch up with them, go on a walk with them. Catch up while you're walking or invite them and go on a walk together so you can catch up. Also, invite your kids to do a workout video with you. We touched on that a little bit too. Find touch points like we just did. Take 20 seconds to do 10 squats. Breaking up your 30-minute workout into 10-minute workouts or 10-minute walks. And then movement during commercial breaks. Also talked about that earlier. Okay, holiday physical activity. Exercise is one thing, physical activity is another thing. Exercise is planned. Physical activity is just how you kind of go about your life and kind of use your muscles and your energy expenditure to do your everyday activities. So we want to make it fun. Exercise doesn't have to be boring. We want to make it fun. So when you're with your family and friends over the holidays, winter hiking is great. You boost your immune system, lower blood pressure, reduce your stress. If you do it 30 minutes 2 times a month, you get a lot of benefits. If you ever heard of forest bathing, that would be that. Just dance videos, sledding, skating, and skiing. Great outdoor activities. You're having fun moving and it doesn't feel like exercise. And this is something that I think is super fun. Holiday light walk. Bundle up, walk around your neighborhood, enjoy the lights. Super awesome. Okay, then I know we are in our final minute of presentations, so I'm just wanting to let you know what we're doing in the fitness center, what's going on, how we can help you achieve those goals, stay healthy through the holidays. We always have our fitness success sessions available. You're meeting with a personal trainer, you're discussing your goals, and you're going to create a personalized action plan for fitness success. So we can do those in person or virtually. And then we have virtual personal training. So if you're feeling a little bit intimidated in the gym, virtual personal training is super awesome way to make sure you're getting your goals and your successes accomplished. And we have a free consultation too for that. Group fitness schedule. Me and Kendall are doing workouts 5 times a week here. They're hybrid, so if you're working from home, you can log on to the Zoom and do your workout in your house. Or you can come in to this lovely group fitness floor and do them with us. We love having people in studio. And then free events that are coming up, we have Burn Before the Bird. So before you're getting your Thanksgiving on, come work out with us. We're doing circuits in December, so the 5th and the 12th at 4:30 on Thursdays. We're going to be doing a circuit with all different fun variety of exercises. And then holiday hits. So before your company lunch, your holiday lunch, come work out with us in the morning. We don't really do a lot of morning classes, so come join us before you get your lunch on and do some holiday hit. And then lastly, these are our two programs we're running right now. Fitness accountability program, 6-week program. So if you wanted to start today, that'd be great. And then you could have 6 weeks all the way to New Year's and have 6 personal training sessions built out for you. And then lastly, TGIF, personal training, only $20 for 30 minutes. Great deal. Join me on Fridays and let's do some personal training. Okay, I'm a little bit over time. Thank you for staying. My last 2 words for you are to find balance and to be active. I hope you have a good holiday season. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see if there's any questions. I'll answer them in the chat. Thanks. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys.